see me after class once you have completed the tasks I've set for you. I would like to teach you Descendo, useful for pulling objects to the ground.
Revelio.
Hi everyone.
Revelio.
You guys happy now? We finally spoke.
You've earned some praise.
Evil Kitty, thank you so much for the super chat of $10. That you didn't need to. Yes, I got some sleep, guys, only because I didn't want to get sick. But I'm not gonna lie, it was not easy to sleep. It was not easy to sleep, guys. So here's the story, and here's the fucking deal. Last night, I was just watching Black Panther, Wakanda Forever, by myself. I was having a great time. I was like, it was one of the best stories I actually enjoyed. One of the best movies I actually enjoyed. And then right before I went to sleep, I went and checked how, like, I went back to check on comments, and it's not about the comments, mind you. I went and checked back, and I realized that there was a problem with the subscribers count. the subscriber count keeps going back and forth in between 7,725 in between there and 7,730. So basically, to your guys' range of what you guys can see is at least 7.72 and 7.73k. It keeps shifting in between those values, and I'm not going anywhere at all. I keep going up, I keep going down, I keep going up again, I keep going down. It happened several times already, and I'm getting fucking tired of it. How can I do efficient work if people keep on unsubscribing, even for the stupidest little things, such as I know people are anal about how I'm playing Hogwarts Legacy. You guys can just fuck off. I'm enjoying the game. And to boo-hoo for your fucking miserable life that you guys are not enjoying that I'm enjoying Hogwarts Legacy and that you guys think I'm supporting J.K. Rowling. Fuck off. But you do not simply unsubscribe for that stupid little detail that I'm playing Hogwarts Legacy. Or any of your freaking reasons. You guys are making it personal to me right now. You guys are getting to the personal range of what's personal to me. So like, seriously. And I know it's probably not just that. I know it's probably just not that. Like, I swear to God, I can't even freely express myself nowadays because of how stupidly sensitive everyone is. Everyone is fucking sensitive. Fucking deal with it. That's the reality. I can't be all, oh, I'm so happy, I'm so happy, oh, I'm so really happy. I'm getting tired of that shit. I'm getting really tired of faking my happiness just to make everyone feel better. I know all of us has a life to deal with, but you do not simply unsubscribe for the unreasonable times. It's been doing this all day, all week, all fucking week. And no, I know it's not mainly because of Hogwarts. I know for a fucking fact it's not because of Hogwarts. It's because of the Velcana, of what I said about Velcana. It's stupid. After, like, imagine this. Listen very closely. No one chat. Listen very closely. Imagine spending all day, all week, creating the content you like, dying to actually be able to, like, get the content out there, make people happy. Everyone liked it. And then, all of a sudden I say something negative. Or I do something that I really wanted to do. Or I just wanted to take a break. Or I just wanted to, like, you know, not be as efficient as it used to be. Because people really don't care. People don't care. People really do not care. At all. Come here. Take a look at me. Come closer. Come closer. No one cares. No one cares anymore these days. I work my ass off to be able to do a lot more than what the VTubers can actually fucking do. I am so fucking tired of working my ass off trying to make sure that the videos look perfectly. Look so perfect. Enjoyable too. You guys have any idea of how annoying it is to like force yourself to be happy before starting recording? Huh? Do you guys have any idea how annoying, how hard it is to smile before doing work? Huh? Huh? Do you guys have any fucking idea? And if you do not appreciate it, I will like not fucking care at all anymore. And that affects everyone. Not gonna lie, I really wanna just say, just Heisenberg this shit and say what I actually mean, but that would literally be really bad. Because at this point, I cannot find any motivation to actually continue work at all. I do not find any motivation. Even Zyra isn't enough anymore. Because I know that whatever I'm doing is enough for her nowadays. The problem is, and this is what makes it personal, trying to make this channel successful and stay alive. So if you decide to unsubscribe for the mildest little things that I do, just because I'm being real and not being happy for your guys' sake, just know that this channel can be gone and you guys can stay depressed of all of you like. That's fucking fine. That is completely fucking fine. Because I do not care, as you guys do not care about this channel, about the amount of time I put into doing all this. I spent all day trying to be sure that there are no flaws in the videos, trying to be sure that it can be enjoyable and a lot more funnier than it actually is. And I do lots more work than an actual VTuber that actually is part of an actual group that I'm not gonna mention, or else they're gonna just go jackal on me right now. But that's the point. How the fuck can I be making content if people do not support like purely? I find it so infuriating to the point where I do not want to yell into the mic. I know that a lot of you guys can care, and I thank you for that. But I find it so infuriating. You know, it's best I show you guys, because I find it ridiculous. I find it so fucking ridiculous. If you guys take a look out here, if you guys take a look right here, we hit around 7.71, and then move on to 7.72, and then 7.73, and automatically down to 7.72, and then automatically rise to 7.73, until I actually hit the same amount again. This is the second time, or yeah, the second time has ever happened. And this is the most time this has ever happened. Take a look at this. This was 7.7026 before. 3 people who are very spoiled, who really didn't care about how much time I spent for their entertainment, go down. They just stole basically my spirit along the process. They seriously stole all the time. And I know it's within the group. I know it's within the community that really hates J.K. Rowling. But you do not simply hate me for just playing a game I wanted to play and live out my dream to become a wizard. A space dragon wizard, nonetheless. So, if you take a look at this, 7,723. It was not like this at all. This is the lowest I've ever seen going down. This is the lowest I've ever seen it going down again. Now, imagine you are in my shoes. Imagine you are literally in my shoes right now. So you see this. You see this pattern of change. You really see it. And because you check the studio, your studio for your channel constantly every day, you see this change. You see this update. You see this update of how it goes up, goes down, goes up, goes down. Twice. We're never getting anywhere. And then when you think about it, they stole a lot of entertainment of what I could fucking do. Thank you, Leo Leonhardt. Thank you so much for becoming a member. I wouldn't have known if it's actually a good time to do it, but thank you. Thank you otherwise. You guys would be upset, yeah? I work all day trying to make these videos. And then, when you take a look at the amount of dislikes and likes, about 26 people disagreed or really hated from this moment. This is the reason why I never express myself anymore these days. Because people are way too sensitive. I'm too sensitive. Everyone is sensitive. But I really need to make this opinion because Capcom really is milking. You guys cannot seriously have, like, when it comes to Capcom, they have a tendency to milk things a lot. If you guys haven't noticed at all, they have a tendency to do that. And so whenever they do, I like to pinpoint it. Me and my brother like to pinpoint it because it's a problem. And whenever I do become negative, people don't at all support it, which is understandable. But they go and have the audacity to unsubscribe. See, you see that change right there? 7,722 now. Now you're noticing the change, yeah? You see? You see? You really like seeing this? Nintendo generally likes milking. It's not Nintendo that's making this decision. It's Capcom. We're talking about Capcom right now. And we're talking about the situation in the channel. And it's business. But personal. You have no fucking idea how personal this shit is. See? You guys see. Imagine spending, like, let's go back a year ago when I was making content for them. Imagine spending a lot of time even struggling but also trying to push to get content out. And then you all of a sudden okay. This is the reason why I never like the Monster Hunter community or any community that just bitch slaps me. I have thousands of views, hundreds of likes, and then when I spend so much time on this, even when it's just short video, I still try to make as much possible inside it. And then when I do something stupid, they unsubscribe. They basically just stole that entertainment by just unsubscribing. You do not feel like working anymore. Come here. Come here. If you've gone through everything I've gone through, would you still continue working? Would you still continue spending 4 to 8 hours making videos that isn't going to be good because you don't feel encouraged enough to continue working on making these beautiful edits that you are just into and just so anal about, and to the point where even though you spent 4 to 8 hours, you didn't feel right to edit properly and positively to the point where you can't even make the video nicer as it is before. Would you continue working constantly every day, overworking, and continue doing this particular pattern? Huh? Would you continue? I'm pretty sure a majority of you wouldn't. Majority of you wouldn't. Some of you may, because it's your passion, but majority of you wouldn't. And for those who would continue, you have my respect. But still, I am on the verge of quitting because of this nonsense of change. I put so much effort to entertain you guys, but losing subscribers and gaining subscribers and then losing the subscribers, giving me false hope, really takes me off. And CC, don't even get there. No one knows my pace. Here's my pace. Here's what used to be my pace. I record 8 to 9 a.m. before, and then stop at 12, and with all the footage I have, I make an episode, and that goes up to like 8, and worse, 10 to 12 p.m. 10 p.m. to 12 a.m. which is midnight. It usually takes around that time. Now imagine that every single fucking day. Huh? No breaks. I mean, breaks between in, because that's what you do. But breaks in days. No. 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 No one does this. Except for those who are actually passionate. Huh? Those who are actually passionate. I used to be passionate. Keyword. Used to. That's the keyword. Used to. This is the reason why I can never take a break. This is why I can never take a break. You guys need to understand. I need to take breaks. But I cannot take a single break because of this. You guys have seriously have no idea, huh? It's so funny how people have no idea, and people willy-nilly think that this content is made within just a few minutes. It's so funny. Yeah, it's just so funny. I just find it so funny. I'm trying my best not to stress myself right now because there is a dentist appointment on on Friday, and I really need to do it because I really want to get out of the way. There's also another thing, yeah, too. I owe money. I mean, they say that I don't owe them, but when you think about it, I do. I do. And besides that, besides the whole money problem,
You've earned some praise.
thank you. Oh my god, guys. Just when I said money, I didn't mean you guys send me a
You've
super
earned some
chat.
praise.
I'm just saying. Guys, thank you. Seriously, Ray, Sally, thank you so much. First super chat goes to Space Trick. I hope this helps. It does help, but I did not ask for super chat the moment on that. I'm just saying, I mostly rely on the ads that are like going through each individual video. I rely more on that. Guys, please don't give me more money because of this. It makes me feel guilty. Please don't. And I mean it. I mean it. Hell, some of you guys, like, sometimes I believe that some of you guys do not enjoy the content anymore. I genuinely think that. I genuinely think that you guys don't enjoy the content anymore, and you guys are just staying just to support me. And that's the one thing that I like it, but I don't like it at the same time, and I feel guilty. I don't want to hold you guys to a leash and say enjoy it. I ask you guys to enjoy it because that's what drives me to do even more better work. If you guys haven't noticed, my editing has gotten better and better and better because of you guys who actually enjoy the content. Okay? That's why you see this work I have done, and then put it into this, into more. But when I feel like it's not worth the time, I start dimming down. And then from moment on, I really want to have fun and try to make a cinematic feel, which are these two peak moments. These two peak moments has about 700 views. I wanted more. I wanted more than that, and I must exaggerate how much this hurts. It hurts trying to hit far, but not hit far, but also rely on hitting far into doing work, and not what makes it fun. Oh, not, wait, it's not these areas, it's these two, my bad, it's these two.
You've earned some praise.
Thank you, 142 with an 8. Thank you so much for the super chat. You're among the few who are wholesome content. Love you. LA Gaming. Spamming that won't help at all. If you quit, you won't succeed. Yeah, and that's true. That's true. But what if it's a good thing to quit? Hmm? Hmm? Imagine that's being seen. That is literally continuative to what you say. Quitting will not let you succeed. What if you quit in order to actually get into something else? Think about it. It's not the norm anymore. It's not the norm anymore. And hell, you guys say this. Here's the thing. Wow, I forgot what I was gonna say because I have so much to say inside me that I just cannot. Quitting's not the best scenario, trust me, but you sure? What if it is? I'm saying it that much. What if it is? What if you quit one particular thing? That's still quitting one particular thing. Huh? Still, I'm correct. Quitting one thing can also lead you to succeed in another way. That's still quitting. I'm just saying, that's the cruelty of it. That's the cruelty of that dilemma. Quitting. And I'm saying all this because here's the thing. I'm not quitting as much as I want to, but I feel like quitting. I feel like quitting Fire Emblem Engage because it's not doing well. And G. Corby, I'm not even doing editing for Hogwarts Legacy because I know not many people are gonna watch it. I do it solely based on that. I do content based solely on how many people enjoy it. And sometimes how hard a lot of people love it. And the reason why I'm bringing up that whole quitting is because I had to do that. I had to do that several times in order to get content out there that are actually worth the time. They're actually worth the time. You guys need to know that I've done that numerous times and I know how it feels. One example. Tales of Arise. Tales of Arise was one of the few Let's Plays I had to cancel. I had to quit. And let me revert my settings. If you take a look, once again, I'm showing you guys this because I really need you guys to get this embedded in your mind. This has been doing not well. It's doing worse than Engage, or similarly to Engage. Why do you think I really wanted to stop Fire Emblem Engage? Because it was replicating what I had to go through. And what does it usually result? Into stopping right here. In the first chapter of that game, in countless chapters that the game had, I stopped at chapter 1, at the end of chapter 1. And then I moved on to Metroid Dread, which was worth it. See? Don't quit, or else you won't be successful. is never a thing anymore. Not quitting is not good, is not the thing anymore. And I don't like the feeling of quitting, because I genuinely had a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun in Tales of Arise. I had so much fun in those games. This one too. Pokemon Snap. Pokemon Snap. No, none of you probably would know that I did Pokemon Snap. Literally right here. Pokemon Snap. I wanted to quit, but it was the only thing I could do right now. Or like at that time, it was the only thing I could make content of. And so that made me continue.
You've earned some praise.
That made me continue. And Tech of Thunder, thank you so much for $10.99. My boy, your love, support, and in my opinion, you're funny, entertaining, and you, by God, you're a good friend. But no matter what you do, everyone here is with you, and I thank you guys for that. So Tales of Arise, Pokemon Snap were the two games that I really wanted to continue. And there's still more even after the finale. I wanted to do it, but I had to quit. I had to stop. For this one, it's the same scenario. Bravely Default 2 was there. And a lot of people there, I was happy. I was happy to continue. And then, remember this? Remember these games? Remember this game? Moonlighter? Do you guys remember Moonlighter? Huh? No, I'm pretty sure none of you guys know what Moonlighter is. No, right? Because there's only about 94, about 137 people or views came to the final part of that. I had the option to continue on to the next thing, which is basically this whole after this like endgame stuff. But I quit. I quit the series. Cyberpunk. Beautiful game. Beautiful game. No one cared enough about it, so I quit. But then I wanted to finish it because it was a beautiful story. I wanted to finish it, and so at the very least I finished it. But I still quit. It was beautiful. It was a beautiful game. Hell, I even stopped playing in Ghost of Tsushima. No one was going to them. If you see the differences, look at the views. 296, 283, 58, 568, 46. Yeah. Origami King was that pinnacle start, and then it started growing after doing No More Heroes. But you see this trend I had to do. You see this. You see that I have spent so long in this for a while now. YouTube algorithms to blame. I agree. But what makes the algorithm? The people. Have you ever think about that? The people. When you think about it, it makes sense. It really does make sense. The people. The people are what makes the algorithm. it powers their algorithm. When you think about it. Just think about that. The algorithm was built because of the data of the people. Isn't that funny? Funny to realize that made a problem. I could just be philosophical about it, but yeah. It's not pleasing to do all this work. And I know it's not always pleasing to do this work. But I'm getting to that point where I'm starting to see no benefit into continuing quality work that I so enjoyed. I care so much. For it to be let down by such. At the very least, the good thing, the at least good thing is that we have scumbags who backstabbed me to leave. And I hope you don't come back, because you are the people I hate so much. For those who enjoyed the content, to simply not over minor things. Things I also addressed as well in the respective videos, in the respective streams, in the respective times when it actually happens. You do not simply unsubscribe from someone who actually cares, rather than a mindless stooge who just does the dumbest things to get views and does the most obscene, ridiculous things that can damage others. I'm just glad they took what they could take, but they didn't take all of it. I guess that's the best thing. But still, I feel betrayed because of that. And let's be real, once again, all of you guys here, everyone here, I know most of you will either quit doing this. Hell, if it's your passion, if it isn't your passion, I know most of you would quit. You guys may not feel it now. Feel what I feel after spending all this time getting this far. You may not feel what I feel, but when you actually do, you would. Because that's how I feel right now. And I'm one who is very stubborn for a very long time. Even when it comes to a lot of things. I'm easygoing. I'm an easygoing person. I work hard to be able to do what we can and make use of it. I was at top of my class in college, but I stopped because it was painful. It was secretly painful because I didn't want to do it. I didn't want to go through all that work for a desk job that I will not be happy with. And that's why I discovered YouTube. I wanted to post so much more, and that's why I invested into a laptop, into finding cracked editing softwares, any software that can actually do my bidding. And then when I actually had the support that you guys gave me so much support to the point where I could fund a freaking camera, and that gave me the idea of creating my own avatar, an avatar that I did not want to copy off of those big shot VTubers out there that simply did not make this, or simply not make their avatar, but they had the opportunity to do it. I'm lucky, or they were lucky to do so. That's why I grow jealous of them every single day. Every time I see a video pop up, I don't touch it, but I feel jealous. They don't have to go through this pain of having not been able to be appreciated enough. Hell, they get appreciated enough, but they sometimes don't have the audacity to take care of those who are actually mean. And I do. I do have the strength to fight them off, because they simply don't know who I am. But when it comes to whatever they're trying to do, I want that to be my passion. It's not just to be successful in life. It's not just like it's not about being popular. It's not about like the money. It really is mostly about what I want to do. It's always been that. I wanted to grow, create something. Hell, with the skills I had when I was at college, I would have been successful. I would have been a successful writer, hell, a successful coder, but I think what stopped me is one thing that's engulfing me right now. I think what's stopping me is my mental mind. I double think a lot. I double think a lot. And I stopped. I didn't want to continue because I was fearing so much more pain. So that's why I wanted to continue this. But I'm still feeling it now. All that I do, I wanted to, because I want to create a world, a beautiful world that was simply better than our society. There are times I just I think there's a reason why I just want to like stare into the sky. I think there's always a reason why I do that. When I have a tendency to go out and do something outside, I have a tendency to look up. Hell, even before I sleep, I just imagine a sea of stars. And I just imagine if there's a world out there that's better. Hell, I know somewhere out there, our society is so puny compared to theirs, but sometimes I wonder if the world I create is somewhere out there. That makes me think that there could have been a possibility that I could have just lived in there. But due to our society and due to how we're doing with space travel, I know for a fact that I would be dead before we could do that. To explore life out there. But either way, the reason why I'm getting to this is because there's a reason why I think these. Because that's the same reason why I create what I create. To at least be able to create a world that I wanted out there. And I don't even know like if I can get to there anymore. It just becomes even more painful the more I try to. I know you guys are probably just lost in this whole thing, but I'm sorry about that. I just don't know what to do anymore. I just don't know what to do anymore. You know, I think it's time that I tell you guys something. I don't know, or actually, yeah, I think it's about time I tell you guys this. This is the same story I told to my girlfriend. And only my girlfriend knew about this, but I think it's best I give it to you guys. From the moment when I realized that I wouldn't be able to do what I could do in terms of like what I could do because of things going on, I was at high school. I was going through a lot of shit. I was going through bullying. Hell, I got messed up for trying to, you know, confront it. I have a scar above my eye, my right eye. I have a scar right there. And I thought I was gonna be blind on that eye, to be honest. I thought I would be blind. And then when I see, whenever it hit that time, I start seeing a lot of more adult things. Not the adult things, but more of like the responsibilities of adult. I knew that the world wouldn't be kind if I were all nice and willy-nilly. I knew it would be hard, and I didn't want that. So I had this whole thing of trying to do a particular thing that,
I'll lend my strength.
like, Sammy, thank you for Slush of Sprite, but thank you so much. Thank you. I think I know you guys know what I mean to say. That I was gonna do what I was gonna do. I'm pretty sure you guys know. And I'm trying my best not to say it. But I think YouTube would rather not before me say it. But yeah, I was gonna do it. I was gonna do it. But I simply stopped. Because I was a coward. And this is like a legit story. Some of you guys thinking maybe fake, just to like make up excuse, but this legit almost happened. Hell, I know eventually in our life we are going to adult responsibilities, become the big man, the big woman. But inside, I still believe everyone is still a child. So I did the best thing to cope with how I feel, and that was to write a world. And now you know the rest. Now you know the rest. I wanted to create a world as a coping for everything. It's basically my saying of saying it's my excuse as the coward of not doing it. You guys say that it's a job for therapy and not YouTube. Therapy can do so little or so much. But as I, who is very stubborn, I don't believe in the therapy. I don't. Because sometimes I believe that the therapist will never feel how you feel at that moment. That's my belief. So I always believe that they won't help me. The only thing to do is to help yourself. And that's what I did. I had to cope
You've earned some
by
praise.
doing this. Thank you, Kath. We love you, Zorin, both in the mess and in a world of hopes and dreams. But yeah, I wanted to create a world where it was a way to cope, but the more I get into the more adulthood and responsibilities, even now, it gets worse, the feeling. But how I cope with it is how I establish the issues. I establish the issues that we have with our world, our society, culture, tradition, into the story. Hell, I even say some things that are bad about our biology, how fucked up it is, how far random our evolution has taken into account. Overall, that's the story of why I'm doing YouTube and why it's personal to me. I want to grow so that way I can make the world that I have been creating for a decade now into reality. And I did. Step by step, I make it reality. Step by step. But I can't do step by step if I don't get the growth I need, which is caused by many variables, such as the people who do not care, such as the people who control the amount of what I can get out. And that's YouTube, by the way. But that's why this work isn't business, just business. It's personal. I just wanted to share that. This work is personal to me, and whoever gets in my way, I will do all my power to ensure that it doesn't affect what I've been working for. I need you guys to understand. Just at least understand. I just want you guys to understand that. I may do the stupidest things, but I'm also not done. I have a brain and a heart. To be honest, I'm lost in what I'm trying to say now, because I didn't intend to share that much. But yeah, here we are. Before I go, and just sleep and not do anything for a moment. I just hope that everyone takes this as a inspiration into what you want to do. Use it as a drive to keep you going. And if you need to cry, cry. If you need to scream, scream. Anything to keep you going. Hell, if you're in the creative field and you need to keep going, and if you do keep going, you create a beautiful thing. That's what I saw in Sylvia. That's what I saw in Sylvia. She has this drive, this passion. And that's why I wanted to support her, and I still do. And I encourage everyone to do so. The odds may be against you in terms of things, because in this for this case, this whole like YouTube, everyone truly has something to give in their life. Something small but significant. Something big but also significant. I guess that's why I see so much. Like I'm lost. I'm sorry. I'm losing myself in this, but overall, I need you guys to understand that no matter what, I will keep going. I will keep going. But at the same time, I apologize for everything. I just wish that I could do more, you know? I just don't know what to say anymore. But yeah, still. All of us has our reason to do things, and that's the reason why I may be jealous to the VTubers of Hololive and Ninja Sanji. I may be jealous of them, but they have their reason to become that way. And I respect them for doing what they want to do in their way of coping, in a sort of sense. And I just don't feel like doing work anymore. I just don't. I don't feel like editing. I have like 4 episodes that I could make. But in terms of literally what's been going on, I don't feel like it continuing at all. I don't. Like, there's a part of me that I just want to continue editing, but including the same way of fashion, but I just can't because my drive's not there anymore. My drive has always been to hit high, to be able to entertain all of you and hit high at the same time. And the numbers are proof that I am doing something right. And whenever I don't see the proof, I just don't feel like working efficiently. I wanna edit, but a part of me will feel very disappointed into the work I would create right now. I was about to make 2 episodes today, edit 2 episodes today, because I know for a fact I was gonna do a bad job, but I can't bring myself to do a bad job into the editing for those 2 episodes. And so I wanted to live stream, but in the end I just talked. So I'm stuck. I don't know what to do. I just don't know what to do in order to make ends. Because I want to take a break. But if I take a break long, people will forget me. And that's the same as basically anything. Some people have forgotten. As I moved into other things, people have forgotten. People always forget. That's what's stopping me from taking a full break. Because I know people will not care anymore. Will forget and not care anymore. And no matter how many times you say it, no matter how much times you guys say that people do, that's what happens. It's what happens when people take a break. People will eventually forget. And hell, I don't even feel like streaming this game anymore because of like so many dumb losers thinking that, oh, they're doing it just to support it. Oh, it's immoral to support people like this. Well, they're just a bunch of hypocrites. Everyone is a hypocrite. That's why I said I have a thing with these salty comments. They don't know who you are. And I know who and what they are from their comments. Anyone can do that last part. That's why I just don't want to continue this game anymore, because of them. There is going to be a lot of people like them for other games. It's just they're affecting my work personally, business and personally. It's always affecting me. I'm just glad I do have all of you. I really am. It could have been worse. It could have been like everyone would have been just salty. Everyone would have just not cared. Everyone would just not be the good things. I'm happy. I really thank you guys. And I'm sorry. I am sorry for ruining your joyous day if you guys were having any joyous day. I do apologize for not being able to entertain you for this moment. Which I would, even continuing to this stream. I would want to continue on trying to entertain you guys and play, but I think just stopping after talking about all I wanted to talk about. And hopefully that my message gets out there, and how stubborn I am. Even though people say YouTube is not for everyone, I think the truth is it is for everyone. It's just YouTube itself doesn't allow it. I want people to realize that YouTube is for everyone. Anything is for everyone. Anything you do is for everyone. It doesn't belong to anyone. It doesn't belong to any culture. It doesn't belong to any race. It doesn't belong to any type of person you are. What you want to do is what you want to do. That I wish I would do anything. I could still do that, but YouTube just doesn't want to allow me. But that doesn't mean YouTube isn't for everyone. It's a negative saying, so to speak. It's a negative saying blinded from the true reality that it really is. There's just always those stupid things that just stops everyone, like an actual obstacle every time. But yeah, I just hope that my message gets out to you all, and I hope that you guys now understand how much this channel means to me, of how much I really wanted to become successful, of how much I wanted to grow and be able to do a lot more other things other than this. Your subs don't make you who you are, you make you. That's right. Okay. That's all I want to say. Ow. That's all I want to say.
Oh, how nice.
Jinsakai, thank you so much for subscribing and becoming our new friend. Hopefully you are the good kind. Thank you, Jinsakai. And those who have subscribed and the activity feed didn't want to update, and I think those who super chatted, even though you guys really didn't want, or like didn't need to, or didn't want to, or however it is, even though you guys didn't want to, I thank you guys. Or yeah, if you guys did, you get what I mean. You get what I mean. I thank you guys for the
You've
super
earned
chat,
some praise.
and thank you, Dying Star. I hope you end soaring high one day. You will deserve your dreams come true regardless what happens. I hope everyone's dream comes true eventually, because it does bring pleasure to everything. But I think all of you guys, super chats, you guys didn't need to. Once again, you guys didn't need to. But thank you. And for those who became part of the members, I hope it's worth it. I hope my content is worth all that. And I think and I hope that all of you continue on supporting this channel. I might not continue Fire Emblem Engage because there's a part of me I really want to make it as good as possible, so I may not continue it soon, and I might just live stream for the rest of this month for this game because it's fun. I might just finish the episodes that I was gonna make and just live stream Engage, just do whatever I can at this point. Whatever the case, I just want to feel like I'm breathing oxygen. I've been sitting on my table or on my chair and doing work on my table all day, all week. I haven't gotten outside even bit of much. So hopefully by the time I today or tomorrow or the day after that, hopefully by that time I can get back to work. I want to breathe fresh air. I thank you guys. I really do thank you guys. This was a good talk. You guys know more about me. You guys know more about what drives me. You guys now know the purpose of this channel. And with that knowledge, I still do hope that you guys continue on enjoying the content. That's all that matters.
You've earned some praise.
Thank you, Gaming Skylander, for $2. Thank you so much. But still, as long as you guys keep continuing to love the channel for the content, not just because of, you know, me. I want you guys to enjoy the content. Not by some leash, but by your own will. I'm gonna just try to take a break today. Tomorrow if I can, but we'll see if my workaholic attitude starts editing on the go and whatnot. We'll see. But overall, I'm gonna just take a break today. Just gonna lie down, just get the amount of hours just sleep I missed all week. And I want to say this for those who just came in and into this whole stream, those who actually don't know the stream or don't know the channel much, don't know me much. I hope that you guys continue on coming to this channel every now and then. There's still a lot more I still need to do and I still want to do. So I hope that you guys still come. I hope that all of you guys still remain as my friends. My only friends. Because I don't have any friends out there. I mean, I probably do, but they probably won't remember. I severed my ties with them. And I have you guys now, so thank you for being my friends, guys. Okay, I'm gonna end the stream now. I just want to take the time once again to thank all who have been part of the stream. Along the way, friends who drop by, and new friends who just come out and check, what is this weirdo talking? And I want to thank those who wanted to support the channel even more by going through the links and just donating money. I wasn't asking or meant for that. Dinestar, please stop. Stop, you're not helping. I mean, you are helping, but you're not helping in this sort of timing.
You've earned some praise.
Thank you, Dinestar. Please and get some sleep, buddy, and get some more sleep and some more. And come back when you're ready, okay? And how could I $5? But yeah, you guys, thank you. You guys help me, and I'll help you be entertained. At least bring a smile. And hopefully I can continue on with that. and continue on doing so.
You've earned some praise.
Sammy, thank you so much. Thank you so much for the love. I'm really happy to meet you. And I'm really happy to meet your bestie. Your bestie is a wonderful person. Or, not bestie. My bestie, but your Swissa. Your Swissa. I'm really happy I met your Swissa. Alright guys, yeah. I thank you guys so much for being here while I was doing this real talk about the situation. Yeah, your Swissa. Your Swissa is a brilliant person. Full of passion. I thank you guys. Thank you. I didn't want to continue on more into this game because it just seems inappropriate to continue after all this. So I will continue later, if anything, but I don't expect a lot of people there. But either way, that's the one of work I would do right now. So just keep out there for anything that comes out, okay? And I hope you guys enjoy it. Enjoy the content. Alright guys, I'm gonna be resting. I'm gonna finally rest this time. Thank you guys. I'm gonna quit the game first, but the game's not allowing me. Okay. Alright guys. Bye guys. Bye guys. Thank you for coming.